Hello, I'm Angela Broughton from holesandblinds.com. I've decided to break my curtain making videos up into 3 sections. So part 1 and 2 are actually making the curtain, and then the section 3 will be broken up into whether you want pinch pleat headings or pencil pleat headings, eyelets, all the various headings. And I've made the curtains just a very small sample length, otherwise it takes too long to work through. This is how to make pinch pleat curtains. If you follow step 1 and 2 on actually arriving at the finished curtain, then this is how to put the heading to make it into a pinch pleat curtain. So first of all, you need to stiffen it with some buckram, which normally comes in 4, 5 or 6 inch wide, and you can get it so that it's got a sort of glue finish on it so it can be iron on. Normally you have 4 inches for short curtains and 5 or 6 for long curtains. This particular buckram isn't iron-on buckram because personally I don't like it. It's a bit like wallpaper. If you get a bubble underneath it, it's devil to get it out. So I find it's best not to even start with it. So you take the buckram, measure across your width of curtain and fold it in at each end and trim back to the right size. It's important to have the extra strength at each end because this is going to support the end of each curtain, and also it makes a stronger position to fit the hooks because all the other hooks will be going where you've actually got a pinch, so it's strong anyway. So this buckram here, you end up with your, put that there. So here you are with your sample, and you iron across the finished curtain length, so you've got a pressed line to follow. This is your actual correct finished curtain length here, all the way across, measuring the same. Press it, place the buckram in, following the fold line that you've pressed in. Pop the buckram underneath like that. Mitre the corner across. Pop your lining on and pin. And then slip stitch across the top here to keep it nice and firm. Now I won't go into great depths about how we've arrived at the gaps and pinches and things, because if you're not sure, then refer to the site where we have got it all fully explained on hard copy. This is now finished at 50 inches from a 54 inch wide piece of material. Curtain making isn't an exact science, so you can ease between the pleats and the pinches if it doesn't work out exactly right, but normally there's 4 to 5 pinches to a width. So in this particular instance we've got 5 pinches, so if you add up the 4 inch spaces and the 3 inch ends, it adds up to 22 inches. But with anything, with pinch pleat curtains, there's always something that's called a spring back, which is where it's machined and the pinches and one thing and another, you can never actually get it stretched right back to its original size. So that is the spring back. So this actually will end up being suitable for a 40 inch track or pole. So now you take the curtains with your pins marking clearly where the pinch is, fold it across, pin to pin, so that your pinch is actually hidden now behind the fold. Pop that in. And here's another one that I've folded across, ready to machine. So take it across to the machine. I've already clearly machined these. So have a piece of card marked to the size of your pinch plus the size of the machine foot, so that it's a nice guide to follow all the way down. Make sure you back stitch well. So follow the card down. When you feel that you've come to the end of the buckram, stop and back stitch again. I'll just do the last one. Stitch. A piece of card ready. Make sure that the line here is running true. If it's gone down like that, then clearly your pinch is going to end up skew with. So put your card in, make sure it's right all the way down. Trim to the bottom of the buckram. Cast on. So now you can see the 3" at each end and just the 4" spaces. The 5.5 is now in the pinch. So with the scissors or something nice and sharp, or flat, not sharp, just fold in the pinch. Take the root out, take a fold and push it down, making sure that the fold of the pinch meets the machine line there, and then fold and fold. And there you have the makings of your pinch. So here we are with the pleats starting to form, and you can see we've got the 4" space and the 3" ends at each end.